Hey again, everybody. I'm Dan Ramey. Welcome to a special edition of Litter Media Live. Our special guest today is the director of the Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio, Erin Allsop. We're going to talk about Dance for Kids' Sake coming up right after these words.
At Rathkamp Financial, we act as your advocate in all wealth matters. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust with our customized investment solutions. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
Welcome back again to a special edition of Litter Media Live with Erin Allsop. I'm Dan Ramey. Erin, again, we have met for the first time today, but you and I have talked several times by phone.
We have. Thank you for having me, and I'm super excited to be here talking about Dance for Kids' Sake.
Dance for Kids' Sake, it has become the largest fundraiser the Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio has. This event was virtual last year, but it's been in person all the other years, and it's back to in-person again.
We're back to in-person. We're super excited about that. We are taking some precautions because of the situation with COVID in our communities, but yes, we will be in-person live on October 16th.
Yeah, this is a really cool event if you've never been to it. Or maybe you've been to it in the past. Maybe you've danced in it in the past, but we're certainly looking for your sponsorship because that's where the money comes in, and that helps you kids.
Absolutely. Yes. So the way that you can participate now is to sponsor the dancers by voting for them with monetary donations that go directly towards our programming to help kids facing adversity.
Yeah. Now, as we talk, we're less than 2 weeks away.
Yes,
from
we're down
this
12
happening.
days, not that anyone's counting.
How can people get tickets, and how can they see their favorite dancers?
At this point, I hope that you've already talked to your favorite dancer because we are pretty much sold out.
Is that right?
That is correct. Final count will be taking place today or tomorrow, but we believe that we have sold out 70 tables. So
Wow.
Sold out event on October 16th.
Now I'm nervous about doing the gig.
Right? I'm nervous too. No, we're really excited about it. It's been a great reception from our community that they're excited to be out and about and supporting us again.
Yeah, I joke around about being nervous because Debbie Bettendorf and I will be back as co-MCs for the event.
We are very fortunate and excited about having both of you.
Well, thank you for allowing us to do so. Let's take a moment to talk about the reason for the monies, because this is, as we mentioned, the largest fundraiser. But for people who don't know what Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio does, share the mission statement for us.
Absolutely. Well, Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio is a mentoring agency. We create and support one-to-one mentoring matches with youth that are facing adversities to help them overcome that adversity and have a chance to make good decisions, good relationships, so that they can just achieve their full potential.
And there's always kids on a waiting list.
Always.
You never have enough volunteers.
We never have enough volunteers. Currently, we have 50 kids on our waiting list. So those 50 kids have already been registered into our program, and they are just waiting on adult volunteers to be matched with. So if you're out there wanting to be a volunteer, we are looking for you. So we're really excited about that.
And you only look for a commitment of 2 hours a week, right?
An hour a week, only an hour a week.
Has it reduced to an hour a week?
An hour a week. I mean, if you want to commit 2 hours a week, that's even better, of course, because the more time that you spend with your little, the better. But yes, we're looking for an hour a week. We ask you to make a year commitment at the beginning, so it's really not that much. Everyone has an hour that they're scrolling through Facebook that they could invest in a child instead.
Yeah. I've talked to people who have been bigs for many years, had multiple littles in their lives, and it's such a rewarding experience.
Absolutely. Most of the time we find out that our bigs are more rewarded, honestly, than our littles. It's such a great thing to invest in another person. I believe in relationships. I believe that relationships are what change people, and people change communities. So it's really amazing to see people who, they want to do something good, and then they take the plunge and they do it, and they just rave about the experience that it's been for them.
One of the first kids I met back in the 1980s was Chris Owens.
Okay.
And Chris was a little who played in an all-star football game that we had, which was a fundraiser. And it was neat to see him get to play in the game. Mm-hmm. Now, 30, 40 some years later, he's a dad. And to see him as a dad when there wasn't a dad in his life, it's just amazing, the transformation.
Yeah, I've only been around the organization for a couple of months now, but it's awesome. I love hearing those stories of the has-beens, I guess, the people who've gone through the program, who have come out of the program, and who have been success stories. Is really exciting.
It is. That's the reason that these monies are important to your group, but also important because you've got 50 kids on the waiting list, and you do things with those kids.
We do.
Take them on field trips, give them activities, and that sort of thing, and that's another reason you need the money.
Absolutely. Excuse me. Absolutely. We have 3 different programs that we run right now. Our community-based programming is for the traditional one-to-one matches with an adult and a child. We also have a school-based program that is up and running again this year. We're in 7 school districts in our 5 counties. So that's really exciting that we've been able to get back into the schools and get that up and running. And then our waitlist program, the Ready to Be Matched Kids, that currently sits at 50. More are being added weekly. But we make sure that those kids stay in the program and stay excited about the program by offering events for them to participate in. And that helps us develop relationships with them so that when a match does become available, we know who they are, so that we're able to successfully match them with an adult who has similar interests and hobbies. And so it's easier to be a success.
Yeah. We've explained the mission. We've explained the reason. Now let's talk about the event.
Yes, the event.
October 16th.
October 16th. We're going to be at Ohio University Shoemaker Center. Doors open at 6. Event starts at 7. And we have 6 amazing celebrity dancers that are going to entertain us that evening.
Let's meet those dancers.
Excellent.
We've got them standing by, not in person, but we do want to share with you who they are.
So first we have Jaden Marshall Berry. Jade is the owner of The Stack at the Fort Collective in downtown Chillicothe. Marshall works for Bright Solutions. They have been fantastic. Marshall is actually a former Little, so that's exciting. Josh Tripp, he is the intermediate principal at Chillicothe Schools. So he's really excited about getting out there and dancing and showing his students how much talent he has. Jonathan and Kristen Davis. Jonathan is the new Pickaway Ross superintendent. He was the former Circleville Schools superintendent, and his wife Kristen will be dancing with him. Then we have Brad and Kelly Bigelow. Kelly Bigelow owns the Rustic Gals Boutique and Rustic Gals Attic, I believe also. Brad is her husband, and he has been doing a lot of renovations at our agency house, and they look fantastic. Susie Webb and Allie Joseph. Susie is representing Kenworth. Unfortunately, Susie came down with COVID, and her recovery time is going to be too long to allow her to dance, but there will still be a Kenworth representative. Okay. And then Rhythmic Thunder. Rhythmic Thunder is a group of 5 dancers headed by Dr. Regina Yandila. Her other dancers are Dr. Valerie Good, Dr. Catherine Katie Neal, Laura Adams, and Ben Kofer. Ben Kofer is with AP Prep.
Okay.
So, yes. So we have a really exciting, fantastic lineup.
And you can see all of them on your Facebook page as well.
Yes. On our Facebook page, you can go to Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio, and you can see all of them, hear a little bit about their who they are and their mission to raise funds for our organization. And if you click through on that link, it goes directly to their website where you can donate to help them become Children's Champion.
And that's the big trophy right there.
That's the gold medal trophy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Children's Champion is the overall highest fundraiser.
Yeah.
So that's what they're vying for.
Then there's the Judge's Choice.
We also have a Judge's Choice. Judge's Choice will be the favorite of the judges. Yeah. And then we also have Audience Choice. And Audience Choice is the dancer who raises the most funds the night of the event, at the event itself.
Right.
So with votes at the event and also with the silent auction.
So there's a little something special with each one of those awards because you put in all the time dancing, learning the routine, and then when you get out on the dance floor, man, it seems like it's never going to stop, but then it's over before it's done.
So you know, because you're a former dancer.
Oh, yeah. And I was the second one on the floor. Emily Schmidt was the very first to get out on the floor back in 2012. But I tell you, when you get a chance to go back and and we see this every year. You go back and dance again. You feel a little looser. You feel more confident.
We like
and
that.
Jump right at it.
Now I haven't told you this yet, but we are going to switch up round 2 a little bit. So everyone is going to be coming back for round 2. So it's going to be more of a dance off on round 2. But we want to see all of our celebrity dancers again this year.
Yeah. And we want to see dollar bills flying as well. You know?
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
and even $20 bills. That'd be okay
Sure,
too. So it all goes to Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio. Now, you couldn't put this on without some pros involved.
Absolutely.
These girls have been involved in previous years. Selena Morris, also Rihanna Hauser was her maiden name. I think Hoagland is her married name now. And, of course, Stacy Stevens Shanton as well. And
yeah, they've been fantastic. They donate all of their services to train our celebrity dancers. So we are very, very thankful that they have gotten behind our mission and want to be a part of the event that we're doing on October 16th.
Seeing Selena dance with her dad one year was pretty cool. Okay. And Rihanna, she was one of the crowd favorites in here as well. And they both are students of Stacy's over the years. So it's really cool to see how that all comes back and plays together.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a testament to how great the organization is, and the mission is easy to get behind, something that is helping our kids. Yeah. So it's exciting to see people come back and continue to be a part of this event. Yeah.
Is there anything that we have missed in messaging you want to get across today?
I want to make sure that we start announcing our sponsors. So we have 3 different levels of sponsorship that our dancers have sold to the businesses around our communities. So I want to make sure that we start introducing them and naming them so that they get some publicity also. So I have my cheat sheet today.
Jump right into it.
So our platinum sponsors this year are Compass Investment Group, North Fork Animal Clinic, Adena Medical Staff, and Adena Health System. So those are the big time sponsors. We're really thankful that they have decided to get behind our mission and support us in that way. The star sponsors that we have this year are First State Bank, the Tomlinson Group, Whistler, Meyer & Colley's Dentistry, McDonald's Restaurants, Nisley Pharmacy, North-Chillicothe Auto Mall, Insight TMS and Mental Health Care, and Kenworth. So those are our star sponsors. We're very thankful that they've jumped on board, and we'll be there the night of also. And then our diamond sponsors are Hometown Auto, West Banco, Rustic Gals Boutique, Rustic Gals Attic, and Nicole Dryden, who has the Cozy and Rainbow Yoga.
Gotcha.
So, so all of those businesses have gotten behind our mission and our goal of raising funds for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we're very, very thankful to have them on board with us.
Was it tough getting North Fork Animal Clinic involved?
It took a little bit of twisting of the arm.
Blake Lloyd, the doctor, of course, brother, right?
Is my brother, yep. Dr. Blake Lloyd is my brother. And I must say, he is one of the most generous people I know.
Yeah, he is. And he's also a pretty decent outfielder as well for the Adena Worthington's vintage baseball team.
I've never got to experience that. I'll have to get it next year since I missed it this year.
Absolutely. But
I tried to get him to dance. He said no on dancing.
Yeah, well, see, if he wants to play baseball again, he'll have to dance.
Oh, I like it.
Tell him the captain put a...
Maybe he'll be paying attention and hear that. So
Probably not, but we'll see how things go.
Yep.
Well, thank you for sharing your time with us today and letting us talk a little bit about this event. And we're looking for a fantastic event.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for all of the support that you give Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio.
Our pleasure. Good to meet you finally.
Yes, likewise.
Erin Allsop. Now, again, if you want to find out more, I've got the link in this post where you can go right to the event page that is going on the website, BBBSSCO.org. I got the first 7 letters and I was happy. But Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio, how you can help kids and this mentoring agency. Thanks again.
Thank you.